Greetings, friends, Romans, countrymen. I'm Antonio Riles, and today I'm going to give you my persuasive speech on America today. The specific purpose of this is to alert everyone of the problems that we have ongoing now and could probably fracture this great nation of ours. The intention getter is what's going on in this nation. We need to know. We need to pay attention. The audience connection, most of you guys are Americans, just like I am. I'm a native son, a patriot. I've served this country on foreign and domestic soil. And the thesis is the problems that we're facing today. Now let's get down to business. What's causing our country to run off the tracks? It seems to be there are a lot of things, just a couple that I need to mention. First and foremost, that's not even on the list, is this influenza, this pandemic. I hate to even mention it. COVID-19. COVID-19 is affecting us all by, taking our loved ones away and financially hitting us in the old pocket. So most of us can't even afford to go to work because we're afraid, or might be ill, or come down with a sickness and might not recover. But other than that, there's other instances that are only pretty much specific to the U.S. Well, class warfare. We have class warfare going on in America. We have, the elite, middle class, the working poor, and the poor, Right now, the rhetoric that's flying around is just, it's destructive. Everyone's pointing a finger at this person and that person. I think we need to step back and see who's really behind the curtain in Oz and see who's really pulling the strings. Another thing is division of people. Again, as stated by some of the references that reputable sources that I have, is that people are dividing us so we can't come together so we can choose the correct candidate to do a good job. I think you got a good candidate in the office right now. I know he's out there sometimes, but you got to look at all the facts that he's actually doing. And this isn't about Trump. I'm not even a Trump supporter. I just simply look at the facts. He does what he says, and that's what he ran on, and that's why he's winning. Okay, again, the divisive rhetoric. We have people who are trying to divide us, divide us by color, creed, political association. It shouldn't be that way in America. We should be one. Like Frankie Beverly said, we are one. One nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's what I grew up thinking, but it doesn't seem like that. I'm a grown-up now, and I just, now I can see politics. I never used to see politics, and it's ugly. It's really, really ugly. But people will do whatever they want to do to control the world. And America is an iron fist, and it's a powerful tool. Next, greed. Everyone out there is suffering because some people are greedier than others. Let's just put it out there on Jump Street. Some people suffer off the sheep or the poor flock. So a reason that we need to get it together is to make sure that greed of the banksters, low wages from fat cats on Wall Street, big business, taking advantage of the poor and uneducated. So we need to come together and see what we can do to remedy this issue. What are the causes of these issues? Wealth gap. As you can see, America's wealthy are gaining by billions and millions. I'll just say millions or hundreds of thousands. Some of us can't even fathom those numbers, but it's happening. And some people are falling way behind in the wealth race. Some of us are doing good, some of us aren't. And it needs to be addressed. Also, some people, another topic that I have is over policing. Why do some communities get over policed? I don't know. It's maybe because of, I don't really want to say, but you can fill in the blank for me. It's because of some people are considered worthy, or maybe they're subhuman, or who knows. But they're being over policed while drugs are being flown into the country. I know they don't have planes or boats to get those drugs in the air, but they're being over policed, and you can see the camera today. People are getting beat up, and I know the police got to do their job, but it just seems like when it's on camera and you know that it's wrong, you should stop. Okay, shrinking middle class. Everyone is suffering, and the most of the brunt of the taxation falls upon the middle class. The wealthy, they get their loopholes and they get their tax breaks, but the poor, they still pay tax. The working poor pays. Middle class, they carry the major load of the taxes, while other people evade and elude. High prices of homes. Even though people don't have jobs right now, prices are skyrocketing because they don't want people to actually capitalize on the low prices that the homes should go down, but they're not. They're staying afloat. So I don't know why. High price of education. I was taught when I was a kid that if I go to school and educate myself, I probably have a better chance on being successful in life. And for some of us, that's just out of reach. I know you can go to a technical college or small college like Barton Community College, like I did, and try and be successful, but some of us can't. So it's just, what can we do to make this great country great again? First and foremost, we need to invest in the American people and invest in America as a whole. Remember, made in the USA. I remember that. I'm old enough to remember. A lot of you guys are, still young and, probably just left your first prom or something like that. I've been all around the world, and I see other people competing with us, especially places like China, India. They're emerging markets, and they're very competitive, and they're dirt cheap. Also, overconsumption. We as Americans consume too much. We want to party, have a party. Okay, party. Come. Okay, Barbie. Let's go party and all that stuff. It's not good. We need to stand on the concepts that the founders found this country on. Liberty and justice for all. Everyone there's enough for everybody in America. If we can control some of the other people who are just coming in and breaking line. I just had to throw that out there. I'm sorry. It's just too much for this great country if you can just come in and do the right thing and get your chance. But there are already people in line waiting. So it's not cool for you to just come in here and break, and say that I have a dream to go to school and let someone else pay for your dreams. I wish I had that, but I don't. And last but not least, we need to hold politicians accountable. So they're out here battling, trying to get the presidential seat. So, for their friends and big banksters, their rich buddies, they're being paid by lobbyists, and they forgot about what got them in the office, the American people. We're out here suffering. I see you guys on television, and it's like everyone's asking me, "What's going on with America, Antonio?" I'm the spokesperson for the UAE in the UAE. What's going on in America? And I try and explain. And they were like, "Wow, I just thought it was just a great nation." What can the summary of this is we've covered some of the issues that are affecting America. And my concluding remarks is that I think we can still be a great nation if we pull it together and work together and sit down and talk about our problems. Thank you for listening to my speech. I tried my best, and I look forward to seeing you guys later on. And thank you so much.